Well, we've been working on the Chuff trigger for quite some time, and we have several methods of triggering, but I was still always nervous about the Chuff sound because even the better boards that I found, they didn't sound very good. But I did get a hold of a fellow at Engineering, capital Engineering, out of Battleground, Washington. And the guy got on the phone with me. We talked about what I was trying to do. He wasn't sure, but he went back to his engineering guys, and they found a special path in this chip that they could put together for me for a rapid repeat upon trigger. And I gave him a sound, and I think this will work if I can do it with my left hand. No, I can't. Oh, I didn't turn it back on. There we go. It's got a little finicky cord, and I don't know if it's my... There we go. Okay, you heard that. Well, you heard it once. I'll go my other hand. Maybe that hand's not the good one today. That's hard to tell. Okay. Now I can go in with a longer sound, a little longer if I want, and less abrupt in the breakup. So as you're easing out, you'd have a little more chuff sound. But then as you get going, and the real trick is, if I can't do it, the wires are not soldered. I don't want to permanently do it yet, but the idea is it will have a rapid repeat based on the trigger pulse, which is exactly what we wanted to be able to do, to have a rapid repeat. And it sounds like this product provides that. The wiring is really tedious. It's very small, and I had to go down to 275 temperature. I don't think that's low enough. Anyway, it's soldered and it works. That's all I know. Okay. And the instructions are really small too, but the boards are kind of small. Okay, this is the 2 set, and the back sides are all flat, so you can use sticky tape or whatnot. You could mash them together actually, or put them on one side and one on the other side of a flat plate or something. But in any case, now all I have to do is get my trigger functioning properly, and I'm thinking maybe a bigger speaker. I mean, this is a 1.5 to 2.5 thing amp, and I do have a pot. I can turn the gain up a little bit and get a little louder. I don't know what it's set at. I didn't try it. I just got it to work, and I was so excited I thought I'd share it. So that's all we wanted. Not cheap, but it's what I can do now. And so I'm off to the trigger part, which is over there. I got a couple things I'm cooking on for that. We have our infrared sensor, which would sit above that, right, and get that trigger going. We can do a mechanical switch like we have on another one, and then I have this cam where I have a gear with the molded cams in them. You can see that. So that gear would sit in there like that and rotate. This is one of our modified engines from Jim Shea. He's working with me. We're not done yet. We got a long way to go, but it's an idea. In any case, what I liked about this was different. This is different altogether. This 3D printed, does not have the boss. So I had to make a boss that reaches in from the fields. Screws hanging off this thing. It's like a porcupine. But this gear is hanging off of this arm. It's suspended above from here, And if you saw this on the tester the other day, it was running beautifully. And as you sped it up, you could see the white line, based on the frequency of the video, it would move. It was pretty exciting, like the old wagon wheels on TV when you watch the wagon train or whatnot. At any rate, so this would be one arm holds this, one arm holds the sensor, and it goes down as a kit, and it goes down either into a opened up frame or a frame that exists. If they have the boss, we just put this gear on, and then all I need to do is hang the sensor over. This is for those that we're going to modify. We're trying to get this down where it's cheap enough to do this modification and then have the smoke all right here. And then the 3D smoke would sit here with this fan and all that, and we'd be all set. Otherwise, we can always go back to putting the gear on a shaft here, and then put our sensor here, and it does that. And that could be a magnet, it could be a trigger of a switch or whatnot. So that we've got several options for that. I wanted the sound figured out. I found a few pieces, I tried them. None of them could do the repeat as fast as this guy. My only concern is the sound itself. I mean, I could lengthen. He'll let me send him another sound file. He'll lengthen it, and then we can still clip the top, so you still have that. But if you're going really slow, maybe I'll just do that later. I don't know if I want to lose the time doing that. But in any case, then we can get back to Leon's beast and get him set up. There it is right there. Get him set up with the sensor. Well, he has a limit switch sitting right there. I can see it. His limit switch was working. I should set that up with the limit switch and see what my sound system does with that trigger pulse. Now. Yes. Then I have my Chuff board from our friend Carl Tuvison. So I could do a puff and chuff quickly on Leon's engine. Well, yeah, that's what I should do. He's the primary mover here. He's helping with a lot of this stuff. Has helped and continues to help. His words of encouragement mean a lot to me. I need him. I'm out here by myself in the ocean working on this stuff. Okay, all right. So that's the big deal. Sound for Chuff. We have something coming in. Oh, wish I had a longer pulse. I'll get a longer pulse, but I don't think I'm going to wait for it. But once you're cooking, you're going to have that hammering sound and the smoke coming out. And the other button, right, the 4-way, you can do the steam whistle. I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I'm really happy. I will try to do a little bigger speaker, see if I can't get a little more bass on this. I'll try to turn this this one has a volume control, and I haven't touched it. A little nervous. I'll turn the power off. I don't have my tiniest screwdriver here. Let me take a moment. I've only been on 8 minutes, but this is sort of, how many times do you do this? Once. This one ought to do it. Let's turn it a little bit one way and then see what we get. That's how I do it. Can't turn it. My screwdriver's too small. I got the smallest one and it's too small. Hi. These two look the same. That one's fatter. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that one works. I'll turn it somewhere. different. I don't know, I can't tell. I'll go all the way one way and then the other. That's either all the way up or all the way off. Sounds like it's all the way off. Hey, off. I'm going to guess that's louder. Oh, I didn't turn it off. Oh, that's lower for sure. Okay, maximize the volume. That's maximum volume. That would be pretty good. That would be pretty good. I'm about 4 feet away. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think I'll turn it up and go that route, and we'll start building some way of gluing those things together in a nice way and packaging that with the speaker in the tender or in the engine. If we had room in the engine, I don't think so. I don't know. It looks pretty packed here. Oh boy, there's the wires right there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this on Rolling Road and see. I'm going to have dinner or lunch. I don't know when. Okay, I'm going to try it later.